everybody. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. How y'all doing?
How's the weather supposed to be this weekend? Are we almost done with this atmospheric river?
According to NOAA, it's going to be sunny. Sunny and cool.
Okay. Well, we had 3.5 inches in our rain gauge over the last 3 days, which seems like a lot. My friend Angela is in Poway, and she had 6 inches. And I mean, Angela, I would, if I didn't know Angela, I would think that she was lying because that's a lot of rain. But she wouldn't lie about something like that.
Well, it was an atmospheric river, and did seem to dump a lot of rain on us. And I think it wasn't really supposed to rain much on Thursday, and earlier in the week it certainly wasn't supposed to rain on Friday. So when I woke up this morning and it was raining, I was like, WTH.
Well, over this past storm system, I've probably seen maybe more rainbows than I've ever seen in my whole life. I saw one more today, and that's got to make like 7 or 8 rainbows that I've seen. So.
I have personally photographed 7 rainbows in the last 7 days.
So you have evidence that you've seen that many rainbows. All right. Well, maybe next week you'll have to show us some pictures. Okay, let's do a market minute where you talk about the market for 1 minute, and then we will get on with more interesting things.
SDMM.
Yes. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to do this and this. And is that the right slide? I think so. Okay.
I believe so.
Ready for your timer?
Yes.
And go.
This week in San Diego real estate, everything stayed the same. No, I mean, number of homes for sale, flat, and that is because pending sales and new listings are running neck and neck as they have been for a long time. Closed sales are starting to increase. So this is challenging for buyers. If I was a seller right now, I would be super stoked because prices are firm and rising. Interest rates declined just a bit. They have pretty much been flatlining the past 6 weeks or so, and it's anybody's guess when they go down more. However, they are predicted to go down more. You
know what? I accidentally gave you an old slide, but spoiler alert, it's almost the same at 6.64% this week.
Oh, is this an old slide?
Yeah, this slide is 1 week old, but the most recent one is almost the same.
It's almost the same.
Yes.
So that's what's going on in San Diego real estate. I do predict that median price is going to go up in February.
Supply and demand, folks.
Yep.
All right, let's get rid of this and let's move on to, we're going to go back to animal videos. Ooh. And we have got an elephant dancing in the rain at the zoo.
Nice.
Yeah, so this elephant is, what kind of elephant is this? Well, it's an endangered African elephant. They're not going to...
Aren't they all?
I don't know. I thought I saw what specifically kind of elephant this was, but maybe they'll tell us when we watch this video.
I guess there are elephants on other continents.
Well, I guess I should have looked into more about, let me turn this timer off.
Let's just see it.
Yeah.
Let's just see the elephant dancing in the rain.
Okay.
Elephant's like, hey, it's raining. Elephant's like water. Nice. Having a good time.
Oh yeah, that does look like fun. My friend Tina is a zookeeper, and she said that animals were doing well, so
that's good.
They're taking good care of them, even in spite of the wet weather.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Nice.
I remember when I was a kid, and it would rain, and I would get my bike and go like riding through mud puddles and stuff. That was always fun.
I would look for the deepest puddle I could to get into.
The deepest, muddiest puddle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well. Good job, elephant.
I remember this one time when I think I was in maybe 2nd grade, and I spent the night over at my friend Mike Fischetti's house, and we got in trouble because we got in a mud ball fight.
A mud ball fight?
Yeah, with us and
idea.
Martine Benavides got in a mud ball fight, and we got caked with mud. I almost got sent home, but then they decided just to clean me up, and then we played Monopoly for the rest of the night.
That's
a true story.
Yeah. Sending you home sounds a little bit harsh.
Well,
I mean, there's only so long you can enjoy stuff like playing in the mud, so.
I know, but how pissed off would you be if we had a kid staying the night with one of ours and they both came back all muddy? I mean, your initial reaction might be to be pissed off.
I guess I can see that.
I think they calmed down after they realized that, it's just a little mud or a lot of mud.
All right, well, let's move on to weekend events. And Lunar New Year is this weekend. Yeah, so we're going over to a friend's house for a Lunar New Year celebration tomorrow.
That's right.
But there's lots of different places you can celebrate around the county. Apparently a lion dance is a big thing, and I'm going to need to see a lion dance. I was thinking I might choreograph and perform one, but having never actually seen one, I think maybe next Lunar New Year.
We'll work on that for next Lunar New Year. We'll have a lion dance.
They're going to make us watch
these toilet paper commercials.
These bear toilet paper commercials, I don't know. I mean, I guess the people at Charmin deserve to advertise their products too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got some ideas for them, but I can't repeat them here.
All go, why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
And for a shower fresh clean feeling, try Charmin flushable wipes.
Well, they are the pillars of the Lunar New Year. Dragon dancers, red envelopes filled with money, well wishes of good fortune and happiness.
This year is the year of the dragon. As NBC7's Brooke Martell shows us, the new year is a time to reflect on the past year while celebrating a new beginning.
There's supposed to be...
The Lunar New Year is a chance to start fresh and celebrate traditions over the course of several days. And many celebrations are happening right here in San Diego.
The new moon of the lunar calendar calls for celebration.
Newborn is new birth because, a new year, new goal, new life.
Lunar New Year, or Chinese New Year, is widely celebrated by Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, and other Asian cultures all around the world. And this year, the New Year lands on February 10th.
Year of the Dragon.
Symbolizing strength and wisdom, and considered the most powerful among the 12 zodiac signs.
Bringing the water to people, it is going to help the agriculture and for the harvest for next year. So that's why dragon is very, very, very honorable and very important symbol there.
Jack Meng is a docent at the San Diego Chinese Historical Society. Dating back thousands of years, Meng says Lunar New Year is rooted in agriculture. Traditionally, it was a time to ask for a plentiful harvest.
People can take a rest and recuperate until next spring when it is time to work again.
It comes with tradition, like being home with family for dinner on the eve of the new year, decorations in red and gold, and of course these small red envelopes.
By you putting $1, maybe the universe is going to give you a lot more in return because you have a heart of giving, and it's very a good tradition.
Lily Tso with the House of China says it comes with superstitions. Don't cut your hair on New Year's Day. Don't say unlucky words like death or loss, and even hold off on showering or throwing out the trash. During the holiday, in China, it's common to take multiple days off to celebrate.
I think
well, anyway, there's all kinds of stuff happening around the county for
it's the spiritual, birth, new birth, because this new year is a new day.
All right, we're on a break.
Everything started new, so it changed people's life on that day. You celebrate the change and you celebrate the new birth. And you have hope.
The history of this celebration and culture is rich in San Diego.
First, the Chinese immigrants to unite.
Right. As soon as someone starts watching us, then we'll upgrade our audio. All right, and not only is it Lunar New Year, but also Super Bowl this weekend. Yeah.
That's right. Go Super Bowl.
Apparently, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers.
Yes,
they're playing in Vegas, too.
Yes, they are.
Okay. And I'm not too much of a sports ball fan, but I usually pick which team I'm rooting for based on their geographic proximity to San Diego. So, I guess I have to be for San Francisco. But
I'm torn because San Francisco is geographically closest, but I'm such a huge Taylor Swift fan.
You're a Swiftie, are you?
I sure am.
Okay. All right.
I was so devastated that I missed her Eras tour. That's crazy. She's a billionaire. That lady.
Good for her.
Oh yeah, and she's honestly, I haven't heard too many of her songs, but I'll tell you what. Anybody who has written and recorded that many songs is, that's an achievement in my book, because I've written a couple of songs, and I've never recorded one, and it ain't easy.
Well, good for her, Taylor Swift. So it looks like you've got, whether which team you're rooting for, there's a bar or somewhere where you can gather with your fellow fans. 49ers, the Bootlegger in East Village, Northside Tavern in Ocean Beach, a Saddle Bar in Solana Beach. And the Chiefs, you and your Swiftie friends can go to Seaport Village, Kansas City barbecue.
What if you go to the Longhorn? What's going on there?
I don't know. The Longhorn is...
Do they have TVs in there?
They must. How would you describe the Longhorn?
I would describe it as...
It's in Mission Valley, right?
Yes.
We haven't been there in a long time.
No, it's sort of an old school diner type of restaurant, except it's also a bar.
Yeah, maybe we should go there sometime.
I mean, I remember it being pretty awesome.
I'm guessing they'd probably be for Kansas City, but there's also neutral territory here. Mavericks.
Oh, right, Mavericks.
Okay. Staying home. We're staying home.
Yes.
So we'll be, did you guys order the Costco pizza?
Yes.
Okay. So did they let you do half and half?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We've got our pizza ordered. We'll probably do like some peanut butter and chocolate footballs or something like that. And then you got the giant bag of Doritos. And
yes.
We're going to do some breadsticks with different toppings, like the Pat and Oscar's style breadsticks with the homemade dough. Pat and Oscar's doesn't exist anymore anywhere, do they?
Not that I know of.
But those of you who have been to Pat and Oscar's, you know what we're talking about with the breadsticks. So we've got a copycat recipe, and we're gonna be doing that at home.
My eye is watering.
Do you need a tissue?
No, I think I'll be all right.
No, I've got a whole box, right?
Just kidding.
You're upset about Pat and Oscar's not being around anymore?
Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, this Super Bowl, I'm not. I enjoy the game of football. I like watching the way they set up the plays and this sort of thing, but I'm not really a fan of any one team. I'll tell you what, though, I am a huge fan of Allegiant Stadium.
Well, you went there and saw Billy Joel, right?
Yes, I did,
yeah.
And it was an unbelievable place to see a concert. Probably one of the best venues I've ever been to. And leave it to Las Vegas to build like the perfect venue. So I can only imagine what it's like with a football game going on. The sound, the way it's set up, the getting in, getting out, it's just designed so perfectly for a large event venue. And so should be good for the people that are there. They're crazy for paying the money that it costs to go see the Super Bowl.
How much does it cost?
I don't know for sure what the cheapest seat is, but I know people pay tens of thousands of dollars for seats at times. I don't know what the cheapest seat is, but I don't think there's any such thing as like a $250 seat at the Super Bowl. I think it's all like, I want to say $2,500 and up.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something crazy here. I'm going to go off script. I'm going to check out Gemini, which is the new Google AI that just debuted today. It used to be
Dave's
Bard.
gone crazy, so there's no more Bard?
No, I asked Gemini if I could still get Bard, and they kind of gave me a wishy-washy answer.
I was making friends with Bard.
I know, but let's try Gemini. We're going to ask, what is the cheapest seat? What should I ask?
At the Super Bowl.
At the Super Bowl.
Yes.
2024. Come on, Gemini.
I already missed Bard.
I know.
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa! $6,000.
Located in section 324,
section
row 8.
Oh,
dang.
324 is up there.
Yeah, okay.
My goodness.
Wow, all right. Well, Gemini, coming in with some specific information.
How do so many people have that kind of money? Where do you get, even if I had that kind of disposable income, that's a yikes.
Well, that's not for us.
But people who are passionate about their team are really, really passionate. And that's why I like to watch the Super Bowl at home. Because I do not enjoy, I like watching the game, and I like the game of football, but what I do not like is all the yelling and screaming and chest puffing and all the stuff that goes on with the fans.
Sometimes people are losing their composure and forgetting their manners at Super Bowl parties,
big time.
and I'm not here for that.
Big time. And back in the day when the Chargers were still here, I went to a few football games, and you want to talk about losing your composure and forgetting your manners. It's crazy. These people think, they think they're on the team. It's like
you're not on the team, bro. You're just at the party.
When they talk about the team, they always refer to it as us or we. Yeah. It's like you're not on the team.
You're sitting on the couch eating chips and drinking beer. That's not really a great contribution.
Can you even throw a football? Maybe you can throw a football, but you probably can't run through the defensive line of the opposing team. Anyway, I love that, but I do not enjoy the camaraderie of other humans when it comes to watching.
It depends. It depends on the humans. Some humans are, if they remember their manners, then it's nice to,
For
hang
sure.
out with them.
We've had some friends that do remember their manners and
And some that don't too.
Right. Are we done with this ear thing?
Oh, yeah, you could take that out. No. I don't know. It might need to.
All right, well, I'll hold it in my hand.
Yeah, just hang on to it.
All right,
okay.
So Super Bowl.
All right, Super Bowl. We've covered that pretty well, I think.
LVIII.
Yeah.
So what is that? That's 58? Super Bowl 58.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Maybe.
Yeah, 58.
I don't know. I used to know my Roman numerals really well.
Well, VII is 8 and L is 50, so.
Okay, don't fact check us on that. If we're wrong, then, just give us a pass. Okay, so king tides. That's the big tide.
Now we're coming back with the king tide.
Right. Well, the king tide is the opposite of the neap tide. So you can't have neap without king. In the winter, the dynamics with the moon and the earth and the oceans and everything are such that you have really big high tides and really low tides.
So if record-setting rain, floods, and tornadoes weren't enough for you, here comes the king tide.
Greg Bledsoe. I don't know that we need to turn. I'm going to try and put the closed captioning is.
Yeah, they're little.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Anyway, sun and the moon. That's what I just said, Greg Bledsoe. But this is the last time that they're happening this season. Tonight, right now, and tomorrow. So if you want to see a really big tide, or maybe just check out a webcam or whatever,
get on it.
Yeah, it's happening.
I enjoy the neap tide because the tide goes way out and you can see all the little critters that you can't see when the tide's in.
Yeah, I think we shared some video of the neap tide that we went to visit in.
Now,
I think
how
it was
the
December.
heck does the moon gravity cause the tides when the Earth is flat? I'm a flat earther. I don't know if any of you knew that.
We were sorry.
We're sorry. I'm kidding. I'm not a flat earther.
Yeah. High tide. Go check it out.
And I also believe that we went to the moon. That's
okay. Well, not we. That's like the Super Bowl team. Yeah, the moon. We made it, baby.
NASA astronauts landed on the moon.
Yes. Went to the moon. Okay. What else? Oh, the city of El Cajon is attempting to try to break a world record for the most dogs to attend a film screening.
That's going to be smelly.
So Wells Park in El Cajon, February 24th. They're trying to break a world record.
Oh, that's
They're
cool.
going to show a movie, and it's a family-friendly event. You can show up with, if you don't show up with your dog, then you're not really helping, but you can bring the whole family.
You're just in the way.
Right. You're taking up valuable space that could be used for dogs. They're going to screen the movie Beethoven, which seems pretty appropriate.
That's appropriate.
Yeah.
I was going to say Benji, but
that could work too, but probably.
But that's from like 1978 or something.
It's free too.
Now see, okay. I shouldn't say anything.
Don't say anything.
Okay.
Crafts and activities for the kids. I know what you. I've known you long enough to know that I know what you were going to say, and you shouldn't say it.
Okay.
Crafts and activities. So the current world record is 219 dogs.
El Cajon can beat that.
Yeah.
And they're all going to be pit bulls.
Come on, El Cajon. They only need 220 dogs, and I know they can do it. Yeah. You got to check in by 1 o'clock on February 24th, and there's all kinds of rules and stuff. So I'm not going to read all the rules, but
I know somebody that just kicked somebody out of a rental in Spring Valley, and they had 5 pit bulls all by themselves. So that's just one house. It's close to El Cajon.
Yeah, they could make a good showing there. And
El Cajon, you got it. You can do this.
Mm-hmm. Now, here's an interesting rule. Dogs must have natural appearances. No dyed hair or accessories. I don't know. I mean, what difference does that make if your dog has some tattoos or piercings? They're going to
We're sorry, you're not really a dog because you have dyed hair and an earring.
Yeah, that seems...
Mike and Trish like to dye their dog's hair.
And you can't tell me that's not still a dog.
It's still a dog.
It's a dog.
I mean, it's a perfectly valid dog.
Right. I think somebody needs to do something about this.
That's a weird rule right there.
Okay.
But leave it to El Cajon.
All right. Let's move on to some San Diego history. Okay.
I love El Cajon, by the way. I'm a big fan.
Everyone loves El Cajon. Okay, so Fox News has put together this little thing of places in San Diego, what they look like now versus what they used to look like.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, so I'm going to skip all this text and stuff, but here we go. So this is Belmont Park, 1927.
Oh, boy.
And I didn't used to be a fan of Belmont Park when we had little kids because it's not that much fun to chase kids around Belmont Park when they're small. But if you have teenagers who you just give them some money and they go off on their own, then you can go to, what is it, the beach house?
Yeah.
And chill on the beach under an umbrella with your cocktails and at the beach bar, and that's pretty cool. So I'm down for that. So here we go, 1927 and today.
Go back again. So that building is still there.
Yeah, it looks like the roller coaster is still there, but they don't really have it in this picture too much.
Okay, that's cool. I love the Vintage San Diego pics. If you follow Vintage San Diego on Facebook, that's pretty awesome.
Oh, San Diego State University.
Oh, look at that.
Now, we love San Diego State University because our son John is about to go there. And that's his favorite t-shirt as well. That shirt is falling apart. He wears it all the time. But anyway, look at that. It looks almost like kind of barren.
There's nothing around. Nothing around it.
And today, it's a bustling hub of education and community.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Solana Beach, 1928. Looks like is that a lot of agriculture?
Yes, yeah. Love Solana Beach.
Someday we might live there.
I hope so. Solana Beach is one of the coolest beach communities, in my opinion, in San Diego County.
Yeah, it's really nice, but not like in a stuck-up way.
It's laid back, it's not, Ocean Beach and Pacific Beach are nice, but I prefer Solana.
And Del Mar is nice too. We used to live there when we first moved here, but
it's a little too nice.
It's a little bit too nice for us, yeah. We're like Solana Beach folks. Okay.
Well, we may have been 10 years ago, but
well, maybe someday we'll be Solana Beach folks. I aspire to be Solana Beach folks.
Yes. Maybe a one-bedroom condo.
North Park. Oh, we used to be North Park folks too.
We did
That's
too.
when we first bought our first condo in 2003. Two? Okay.
Yeah, it was North Park.
It was in North Park.
North Park is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool old homes in that part of town.
Well, here it is in 1931 above Park Boulevard and University. Streetcars operating.
Wow.
If we start talking about streetcars, we're going to be here all night.
Yeah, don't get me started on
we're not going to talk about the streetcars. Now today, okay.
With extra freeways.
Extra freeways.
We had streetcars.
I know. And we all know who killed the streetcars too.
Yes.
But, okay, we said we weren't going to talk about that. Presidio Park, which is it's either part of Balboa Park or it's right over there by Balboa Park. There's the Junipero Serra Museum, which was the original mission, and they moved, it's the site of the original mission, and they moved it for a variety of reasons, one of them being water scarcity, and also, I'm not going to get too much into it, but it was freaking people out. The natives didn't like the soldiers being right there where the mission was, and for a variety of reasons they
weren't wrong.
Yeah, they weren't wrong. Well, if you move on to see what happened there, you can tell they weren't wrong. But
they were right to be skeptical.
Yeah.
Okay. Presidio Park.
Yeah, all right. Mission Bay, 1930.
Now, see, this is before
before they dredged it out.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be called False Bay because it was sort of
it's like a fake out.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, hey, it's a bay. Well,
not really, because it was just sort of a low-lying, sandy amalgamation of sandbars and ocean water. It
looks nice, though.
Oh yeah. But I mean, now it's very developed.
That bridge is that this spot over here. Is that where I think that might be where the Dana is.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
If it's not, it's a very similar spot. But
There's 2 or 3 spots on Mission Bay that look very similar to that.
Okay. Well, it's nice either way.
Yeah, Mission Bay's all right.
That was it. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, one more thing. Today is National Pizza Day.
Oh.
And we're not having pizza today because we're having pizza on Sunday for Super Bowl.
We're having spaghetti and meatballs
yeah.
now.
But if you're still here, thanks for showing up. And also let us know in the comments, what is your favorite pizza place in San Diego?
Yes, please.
We recently discovered a favorite pizza place, and then tragically it seems like it's
closing.
It's
Hoboken Pizza.
Hoboken and
Pacific Beach.
Yeah. So they're
delicious.
It might not be totally gone. So the place is still there. And what I heard is that they're keeping the staff, keeping the recipes and all that. It's just different ownership.
Oh, right.
So hopefully they stay authentic.
I hope
we'll
so.
have to go check it out, but that was a good spot.
That was an honest, a lot of pizza places, because I'm not crazy about takeout or restaurant pizza. It always gives me heartburn.
It's like
for some
the
reason.
cheese or the sauce or something. I'm not sure what it is.
But I like to get a sandwich. And
Sando.
Sando, thank you.
Sorry.
Hoboken had really nice sized sandos, delicious bread.
The pizza was good too. It was a totally legit place.
Everything was good there. So I hope they find a way to keep that going.
Oh, Jamie, all the pizza anywhere as long as it's pizza. Hey, Jamie, happy Friday. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Our closest pizza place is Best Pizza and Brew, which is right down the hill.
And
so it's pretty good. We go there. Yeah. Pacific Pizza. What's the place in Poway? We've been there so many. Bongiorno's.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good place too.
Bongiorno's is a great pizza place. Where else is good? I mean, Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yes, Costco makes a decent pizza.
We're going to have Costco pizza on Friday. Yeah. And if you're trying to feed a bunch of teenagers that are coming to your house, then Costco is the way to go.
Deva makes an amazing pizza crust, so we make really good pizza here too.
Which place, Jamie? That place is really good.
Bongiorno's.
Oh, Bongiorno's. Yeah. So.
Yep, and they have good sandos as well.
Mm-hmm. And those little garlic knots are really good from there too. And their sauce is good.
Right. Pietro's in La Mesa has amazing pizza, bread, sauce. Their sandwiches are delicious, although they put not enough filling. Like if you order a meatball sandwich at Pietro's, it doesn't have enough meatball in it. It's delicious, but if they would just put 30% more meatball, it would be...
Yeah, pizza's the thing to get at Pietro's.
Yeah.
This is making me hungry, all this talk of meatballs and sandwiches.
Also you can smell the sauce I got simmering in there.
Yeah, so you made us meatless meatballs. And when I'm talking about meatballs, for me, they're meatless. And you do a pretty good meatless meatball.
I made meatless meatballs, and I made a homemade marinara sauce. And I went, Bongiorno's. Yep.
Bongiorno's. We should all go there sometime.
Yes, indeed, we should. Yes, I made... marinara sauce, and I went the extra mile today and put everything in the blender and made it all smooth so there's no chunks.
Like Pietro?
Pietro sauce.
Well, let's go eat it.
Yes, let's do that. Yes.
Well, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Lunar New Year, happy Super Bowl, whatever else you might be celebrating.
Right.
Jamie, thank you for stopping by, and happy weekend to you and Eric.
The most important thing is that you celebrate something this weekend.
Yeah, find something to celebrate.
Life is short and too short not to celebrate every weekend. Find something.
Be like that elephant dancing in the rain.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, especially Jamie.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.